101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia, business and inspiration. Yes, as usually every Wednesday at 7 p.m. until 8, of course. I am here with RD Sam, of course, Smart English, English communities, and we will talking about some a topic, special topic. And I'm not alone here. We have a special friends from a views community in South Sulawesi, especially in Makassar. And of course, langsung saja. Okay, hi guys, please use this. Hi guys.
Hi.
Long
Hello.
time no see.
Yeah.
How is it going?
It is great. Thank you. How about you?
It's great. I'm feel blessed. I feel great. I'm ready with Ramadan. Okay. What about you? How are you?
Yeah, fine as usual.
Ran, I see you still. Okay. Yes, before we are going to talking about our topic for this evening, of course, as usually, I would like to invite them one by one to introduce themselves to smart listeners and viewers at home. I would like to start from... Okay, the blue one. Okay, most of us the blue, right? Okay, the most beautiful here.
Okay, thank you
please.
for the opportunity. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. I am Shiva Sakina Herman as a representative from Meta. So basically, Meta stands for Masha English Talk Assembly. It's held every week on Saturday. But unfortunately, right now it's rare to start every week because perhaps the tutor is busy, so that's why. But if you want to know about our agenda, when we will held, you can visit our Instagram account. It's called Matcha Community. Well, that's it from me. Thank you.
It sounds great. Thank you. Welcome to our second home. Next. Yeah, what about you? Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Before that, thank you for opportunity. My name is Fikri Hamadzaki, but you can call me Fikri.
Can you move a little bit? Yes.
I'm from BPC Makassar. So in BPC Makassar, we have a agenda in Sunday. There are LSM. It is a Sunday Love meeting. In that schedule, in that days, we always meeting discuss about the paper we give, and after that, in middle of day, there are many kind of schedule. Sometimes we each 2 weeks. We sometimes review book, or maybe we review film, or maybe sometimes we debate.
Yeah, that's a new item.
Yeah,
BPC, right?
That's a new item.
Okay, welcome in
BPC.
our second home. Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
it's okay. Just sit down. Okay, come on, it's okay. Okay, have a seat, please. Yes. You come on. Please introduce yourself. What about your community, the agenda, and how it looks like? Please come on.
Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Afdal Bau. You can call me Afdal. I'm from Meta. Matcha
English Assembly.
Forget.
Yeah.
And my community has interesting agenda like discussing about English or how to fluent in English and how to achieve your potential. And I think if you want to join my community, you can follow my you can follow our Instagram. Our Instagram.
Yes.
Our Instagram, Matcha Community.
Matcha
That's enough for me.
Community. Don't
Thank
forget.
you.
Okay. Okay. Next, please. You know the clue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, thank you for the chance given to me. Hello, smart listener. My name is Aldan Wiranata, but you can call me Aldan. I'm a college student, basically last semester. So I am representing my English club for English communities, which is located in Masjid Al Markas. The name is Max, or Al Markas for hoodie.
Which one is true, Max or Marcus?
Yeah, it's both are true actually.
Okay.
You could say both way. But yeah, I mean, our Al Markas for Hudi Enlightening Studies, and we conducting a 3 meetings in a weeks, and basically we are discussing random topics in every meetings. So it could be like many topics, socials, economics, or many topics that is hot actually.
Yeah.
And not only that, we are also conducting several English activities such as TOEFL class,
Oh,
or
wow.
any like a what do you call it, like some we're reading books or like watching movies,
Mhm.
like other English club did, right? So
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want know more about our community, you can find us on Instagram, maxalmarkas_. So thank you very much.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
The most popular here.
Oh. Okay, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Aryandi. You can call me Rian. I representative from BPEC, Benteng Panyua English Club.
Yes.
We always held our meeting every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
PM.
Yes.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
until 2 p.m.
Until 2 p.m.
Okay, giving applause for us. Are you ready, guys?
Ready.
Are you ready? Please use this. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's start. Okay, start from the lady. Not the ladies, but the lady. So, I'm sure that this is your first time maybe to discuss about this. And this topic, we are not translate to English. We just put Ilmiah, Alami versus Ilmiah. So how do you think about this topic?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the opportunity. Our topic for today is about Alami and Ilmiah, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I am as a medical laboratory technology
Ooh,
student
wow.
already know a lot of types
I see.
about Alami and Ilmiah because every week in the laboratory we contact with that stuff. Like Ilmiah basically substance are like plants, animals, and such as that. But about the Ilmiah one is about like a chemical substance. So it's already how to say melewati
Trick by
by like a lot of method in a chemical things. So basically, and Ilmiah one is more like expensive
yes.
than the
Alami.
Alami one. Yeah, I think that's it for
Which
me.
part do you like in Alami and Ilmiah? Which part?
Well, both of them is great because it has like the how do you say keunggulan,
Advance.
but I prefer Alami.
Alami.
Yeah.
Okay, keep your statement. Okay, what about you? How do you think about this mind-blowing topic?
Yeah, I think it is interesting one because one of the product in here, melewati. What is
Truk by
we call Ilmiah. And if you talk about the nature or maybe Ilmiah, I think it's more it's expensive. I think nature because it's more difficult to get it.
Which part do you like?
For me, I will choose nature one.
Nature.
Nature,
Alami.
yep.
Not
Alami.
Ilmiah.
Yep, because it more healthy than Ilmiah.
Okay, keep your statement. Okay, what about you? This is we are agree that this is a very mind blowing.
Yes.
Okay, please use. How do you think about this topic?
For me, I think this topic is very interesting because retrieve from some journal topic about natural science. Nature is encompass the exist in the physical world, including life organism like plants, human, and animals and some of non-element like rock, rock, water, and air. Is governed by natural laws and processes, and I think with natural is the what exists in around us, and about science is the systematically approach to acquiring the knowledge about the nature, and I think nature is the subject, so science is the methodology to that to know about nature.
Yeah, which one do you like?
For me, I think I like. I don't want to choose because
No, you have to choose one of them. Alami or Ilmiah?
I choose Ilmiah.
Ilmiah. Okay, keep your statement. Okay, pro and contra. Okay, Alden, do you get the point, Alden?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you think about this topic?
Well, quite interesting that what you guys are saying, especially your statement that well, we use tools of Ilmiahs or whatever we call it, like scientists, to actually know to know more about the world itself, right? Something that naturally happens, like what we see, like for example, flood, right? Basically, it could be happen in both way. It could be like human, like errors, or it could be because of natural things happen. But against that, we can see that I really love to see some of other researchers, like famous researchers, like what we call it, like Albert Einstein's. They are really smart in proving what is actually happening on this earth.
Yeah.
Right, on this
There is
planet.
one of di luar Nurul comparison about Alami and Ilmiah. Can I mention it?
Yeah.
For example, Alami pawang hujan and Ilmiah is rekayasa teknologi by BMKG to coordinate about the weather. So which one? But actually it's very universal when we're talking about Alami versus Ilmiah, based on our friend explanation. So which one you like?
So I prefer Ilmiah if that
Ilmiah.
case, right? If that case, I mean,
Ilmiah.
like, yeah.
In
Ilmiah.
overall, I mean in overall.
In overall, Ilmiah. Sure.
Ilmiah.
Ilmiah,
Okay,
sure.
keep your
Yeah,
statement.
thank you.
Okay.
What?
Brian, do you get the point, Brian?
Okay.
About the question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What is your perspective, personal perspective about this topic?
My perspective about this topic, yeah, we talk about
Alami
I say
versus Ilmiah.
natural and science, yeah. Okay.
Natural and science, yes.
Yeah, this topic is interesting to discuss because
Mhm.
we are how to say, like we are
We are.
we are born for yeah.
Yes, come on.
Yeah,
Can do it with Brian. We will state
Yeah,
your
like-
statement.
like we are here from natural thing because we
So are you neutral? Both them are
no, no,
Alami,
no, no,
both
no,
them
no,
are
no.
Ilmiah. Are you neutral?
no.
No. So determine your choice.
yeah, both of them
Are great.
both natural and science is
Are great.
is yeah is
Are great.
are important.
Are important.
Yeah, are
So
important. Because without the natural there is no the science thing. Yeah, and if there is no science, there's no natural.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes. That's, I mean, like membutuhkan satu
Yeah.
sama lain, right?
Yeah,
So which
mutualism.
one do you choose, Brian?
Like-
The question is
like symbiosis mutualism.
mutualism.
Yeah,
So the
mutualism.
question is, which one do you choose?
Okay, I choose how to say I choose the
Come on.
natural one.
Natural.
Yeah,
Oh,
natural.
okay. 3 versus 2. Okay, let's play it. Siva, why do you choose Alami Because our friend choose Ilmiah. Why? What is the advantages of Alami? We cannot find in Ilmiah, but we can find in Alami. Make it strong your statement.
Okay, thank you. Well, Alami, it's more, cheap one, and it's like, it's not like how do you say melewati, like
Through
a chemical
by
through by
process.
but through by a chemical process, so it can reduce the substances of the stuff. Like for example, in our laboratory we use like turmeric as an antimicrobial.
Oh yeah.
So when we don't use it with a combined with a chemical one, this how to say zatnya di dalam situ,
Asik.
the substance and the turmeric cannot reduce, so it more like has like a lot of potential as an antimicrobial.
So the absolutely is very safe.
Yeah.
Because that is Alami.
Yeah.
Then Ilmiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Probably dominant, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You. Yeah. So why do you choose? What is your strong statement to choose Ilmiah? What can make Ilmiah more advantageous or strong than Alami?
Well, in my perspective, I don't know, maybe we're talking in a different context, but in your context, I think
It's okay because Alami versus Ilmiah is very universe. So
Yes, it's very
you
universe.
after you want to explain about
okay.
something, it's up to you.
I saw several problems that we actually tend to believe someone that actually can help us in, for example, in a health problem, right? But they're actually not masters on that. What do you call it? Like they use their experience without without doing some like research or maybe like doing some scientific things. So they did. Some people believe it that they can actually cure someone. Let's say, for example, like I don't want to mention, but it's we call it like therapy gigi, or what do you call it? Like they try to open that practical things just because they believe that they can do it. But again, it's really dangerous, right? Because they didn't actually follow the what do you call it, the step of Ilmiah that would help them to do professionally. So not only that, but we can also see that a lot of things happen in a village. Some people still believing in what do you call it, like not literally actually doctors. What do you call it, like bidan? Some people actually believe that midwife, but they're not midwife. They will call it like they have labels on themselves, but they believe it that they can actually do that. But again, it's really dangerous. So we everything has to be every professional thing has to be on Ilmiah, right?
Okay. So do you believe that Ilmiah present as a present to be overcome limited natural resources?
I'm sorry.
Do you believe?
I don't.
I mean, like in bahasa, apakah kamu percaya bahwa Ilmiah hadir untuk mengatasi keterbatasan sumber daya yang ada?
Well, I think when what kind of resources?
Yeah, I mean like because Ilmiah can create, for example, you can rekayasa genetika, for example, the food. When you only have one food, you can make more food because you have a Ilmiah or scientific. So Alami, you cannot do that.
Oh yeah, if it's talk about food, of course.
Not only food also,
food,
but in every aspect.
Yeah. But in my perspective, Ilmiah could be more dangerous because, like you said, that the substance are pretty dangerous that we never expected. I'm not good at.
No. I ask you as Ilmiah a statement.
Yeah.
So you have to stand with your Ilmiah.
Okay, well, sure. Well, we actually think in my positions, that we actually still have to use some Ilmiah things. Actually, because well, in Ilmiah, of course, they did some steps that we actually know. Where does it? I mean, like the step. What I mean here is like they did several research before they're making that. So they did like professionally without like just because by their experience. They did some research. They did several like what we call like some rules, and they stick to the rules itself of like standard, right? Some Ilmiah did like that. So I think
So what
we
is
more
the
believe that.
advantageous point?
The advantageous point.
Alami.
Okay, the advantageous point is more than is efficiency. Efficiency. Like we can, for in my perspective, the efficiency that I mean here is basically is in terms of finding more like stuff. Like it is like we shouldn't like for example in substance, right? There is substance or like ingredients, so many, right?
Okay,
But
I
we
get the
can-
point.
we
I
can
get the
it
point.
a lot.
Two words. More
Two words,
efficient.
more efficient.
More health. More efficient. Okay. What about you? Why do you choose Alami? Give your strong statement than Ilmiah.
Okay. If we are talking about the scientific and natural thing, I think why I choose a natural one because it's more safe than scientific one. Not just we talk about like if we see in rice field, some people use pupuk kimia for to memanen memumpuk kayak begitu. But if we see in the long term, it's more there is more disadvantages more than natural one. And we can see in one of the village in Indonesia there is no chemical thing.
Oh, where is
Yeah.
it? Where is it?
I forget, in Java Islands.
Java Island.
I think the why I choose a natural thing because it's more safe.
Okay, I get the point. More safe. What about you? Why do you choose give your strong statement about Ilmiah? Why do you choose Ilmiah?
Actually, I choose Ilmiah because Ilmiah is can save the nature, and I think,
For example?
like if happen like climate change, with methodology of science, we can know about how to mitigate the climate change or biodiversity loss, and we can let it the nature, and we have to know how to fix the biodiversity loss.
Yeah.
And I think Ilmiah is very systematic and conducting experiment to solve the problem of the nature.
Okay, so the point is Ilmiah is a problem solver.
Problem solver.
Okay, what about you? Why do you choose Ilmiah? Ilmiah or Alami? Sorry.
Natural.
Oh, Alami. Why do you choose Alami? Could you give your strong statement?
Okay, I chose natural one because like our brother said before, is
Which
more
one your brother here?
Fikri.
Okay, Fikri. No, because you are Ilmiah. He is Alami.
Yeah, like our brother Fikri said that if natural is more safe than the chemical, and then scientists.
But what the other words you can
Science.
produce that you give strong statement except more healthy, more safe.
safe.
What about you? More white?
No,
Which one?
natural is free.
Oh, natural is free.
Yeah.
How could it be? How could it be?
Because we can find the natural thing in our
Ah,
in our
okay.
How to say sekitar?
Okay. For the case something like that, when you have a biji-bijian and you just throw
Just throw.
in the land, and after that suddenly it's a
Sudden-
growth,
Yeah, it's
and after that you can panen. For example, like
you can harvest.
Yes,
Yes.
and you don't need
Really.
to how to say buying something to
something, yeah.
take it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we have like a neighbor have just a simple thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Have
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Have a mango tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just can not still not still we just have permit
Okay.
with our neighbor. Can I have one?
Okay.
Just-
So
we can just take it freely.
So you choose Alami because you can get a lot of benefit. For example, Alami can make free.
Yeah.
Okay, gratis ya.
Yeah.
Okay. Please Aldan patahkan. What do you think about it? Why they said like that? So in your position you are Ilmiah. So give more strong comment.
I don't know. Yeah. I never, like asking for, mangoes from the trees or something.
Really?
But
Are you sure?
I rather buy it because why? Because maybe like I don't know. Yeah, maybe like he doesn't like it to give someone else, or maybe like I rather buy it because the market is not really far from my house. I don't want to make any problem, right? So make it safe, Yeah, but in my perspective, why I still stand with Ilmiah, yeah, because let's take an example on my field. I work as a civil engineering, and well, I saw several problems on constructing a building. Well, we maybe like believe that we don't need an engineer, we only need labor to build house.
Alami.
We only need power to build house.
But
That's not what it is. That's
yeah.
presence of an architects and also like civil engineers.
Mhm.
They more use their brain on constructing a building. There was a a case that no one actually handled the project itself, only labor. But the labor, the client asking for how many stone that they have to prepare. The labor didn't have any calculations. Just buy a lot. So some materials are not used because it's too much.
Okay, I get the point.
So-
So Ilmiah more using brain.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you?
But it doesn't mean someone who use natural doesn't use a brain. Like for example, you use a turmeric or maybe like plants for as a how do you say obat? I forgot.
Medicine?
Medicine. Sorry. As your medicine for getting health. It doesn't mean like you doesn't use
Well-
your brain for like think about how do you say how can I reduce how can I get better what I used to do with my body, like you still use your brain, bruh.
Okay, you get the point about Sifa. Please speak up.
And okay.
Okay, hold on. What about you?
Repeat it.
Huh?
It's more hard.
Do you have any addition? You? Okay. Okay, you have any addition?
I think if you
Yes.
talk, I think if you talk
Brian,
about
Brian.
the using brain, I think not just what natural one, because in my
Experience? Specification? Specialization?
specialization
Uh-huh.
in specialization in renewable energy. We always use nature, like renewable energy. Like even you have a scientific one, you must need a natural one. Even like okay, we don't use a natural. How you get electrician? Like okay, in the world, in the world, the energy one, they want to reduce old energy. They want to they want to make a renewable energy like the solar panel. I think if you talk about the brain, it's not just a scientific one. I think nature.
So a scientific one or ilmiah cannot exist without nature.
Yep.
Okay, Afdal, Aldan. No, Aldan. Yeah.
What is your previous statement?
My statement is first, not just scientific need brain, even the nature one need brain.
You get the point,
Yeah.
Aldan?
Yeah. Of course. Well, your statement that saying ilmiah or scientists still need natures. Of course, nature is resources, so we actually need it. But what I mean here is a concept of how do we utilize or how do we use natural things, not like, for example, like for example, let's give an example, right? If you use like planning some so what do you call it, like some ingredients or geta or whatever we call it, like you just actually use it without you only you like harvesting that, and then you directly sell it without actually, for example, like make it as a products.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
What if one of the bad things is when you actually harvesting a lot of stuff, but you don't make it as a products, or you don't make it as a medicines, so, or making it as a brand, it will be so more better, right? Rather than if you sell it the stuff, directly, right? We can see that a lot of people or a lot of businessmen, they use natural like natural goods for medicines, or maybe like for example, like not only for medicine but also a building house. So like some stuff like that are actually really important, because why? It will be like you said that it will be solving a problems. It will be solving a problem of a case of how do you use scientists on making a lot of products or helping more people.
Okay, the point is ilmiah is very fundament. Okay, what about you? Do you have any addition, please? It's him.
To our this topic is deeply interconnected, right? For me,
This
like,
season is it's different. Yeah.
oh,
This segment is totally different. Okay, come on.
for me,
After this, be ready, Brian.
the other side, nature is providing insight, and science is to give some systematically to guide or to guard the nature. And I think the position of the scientific is in this position is how to influence or people. Some people just we get unrespect people to nature. So with science we can influence people how to get the nature, how to at the moment we get the crucial moment. We have to addressing we have to addressing the people to guide the nature, because I think science is so important.
Okay, I get the point. The point is ilmiah make duplicate researches,
Yes.
right? Okay. What about you, Brian? Please, Sangha ilmiah. What is your strong statement
But what?
about their
Natural.
statement? Because you are Alami, right? You have to Sangha objection. Make it objection.
Okay. We talk about the natural, yeah. The natural one is lack of risks, ya. Kecil risikonya.
Yeah, make it sense.
Ya.
Ya, alami tuh risikonya kecil ya.
Risikonya kecil.
Okay. Continue. Make it sense.
Even though there is how to say, there is there is a mistake of the making the natural one is less than is less.
Yeah. Okay, I get the point.
Yeah.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
Continue. Objection.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I think.
Interruption.
My brother said nature get little mistake.
No, brother. Because it's opposite.
It's opposite.
opposite.
We have to think hard.
Continue.
He said the nature give a little mistake or little little mistake. Right?
Alami lah. Alami.
A small
risk. And
And I think there is not some potentially crucial with nature, but we have to know that scientific or science methodology is very important because with scientific we can predict some knowledge or in the future we can predict what happen in the future.
Like okay.
And
And Alami cannot do that.
yes, Alami cannot do that.
Okay.
So
Good
I think
point.
with
Strong point.
scientific, I think we have to use this scientific more than nature. But in the other side, we have to not to marginalize
Wait,
this nature.
but are you sure that Alami cannot do that to predict something?
Yes.
Okay, you want to keep your statement?
Yes.
You want to keep?
Yes.
Okay,
Keep.
bantah. Okay, he is sure that Alami cannot predict something.
Okay, I wanna ask something. if the scientific can predict how long? Yeah, how long? If we talk about the prediction about the weather, I think not just scientific. Even the nature can predict. We can see that.
For example.
For example, like you maybe you know Zhuge the general of the dynasty, I forget, in China.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they use
Kingdom era.
Yeah, in kingdom era.
Yes.
Free kingdom era. They use nature for predict weather.
For example,
Yeah.
the phenomena of
Yeah, the
the
phenom-
bird, maybe the
Yeah,
bird.
when they against I forget, maybe Lubu, I forget, but they win because they predict by the nature, not just the scientific one.
Okay,
I think it doesn't matter. Like if you use,
For example, the behavior of animals, maybe.
yeah, you can,
Right?
yeah, like you can see the some animal migration. Like,
Yes.
you can see like not just a nature, even the scientific one cannot predict exactly. Like you can see some
You mean exactly like inaccurate?
accurate something. Even the scientific cannot predict accurate the weather for me like that.
Terbantah dong ya. So do you have a strong? Okay. So Alami can predict, like for example, like how to say the behavior of animals, because the animal can feel very accurate the phenomena. For example, the weather, the match, and etc. How do you think about it? What about the
Habisin minta maaf ya.
Ilmiah? What about the Ilmiah? What about the Ilmiah side? What about the Ilmiah side?
Thank you for. I think like my brother say before.
And why?
It mean science needs brain to think.
Oh yeah.
Right. You said before though?
Yes.
You said before. Nature
You said before.
not always use brain. The proof is with nature we have to use brain. It means that scientific use methodology. Brain is have a systematic.
So thinking is scientific. Come on, terpatahkan.
I want to say.
Okay, addition.
Addition.
Please.
Well, you said. I said earlier that signs are more efficient, right? My question is, for example, you wanted to predict your location. For example, is in Makassar, and then you want to predict what is actually happening in Kendari. You want to go there to see the animals. You know, it's a lot of time. You know, you get there actually 2 days. You know, so it will be taking a really long time for me, in my opinion. So if you want to get efficiency, you need to use some science.
You may answer by linear answer or cross answer. It's up to you. You got my point? Linear answer and not linear. It's up to you.
Actually, to
You
be
may give
hon-
another case or what. It's up to you.
Actually, to be honest, at the first time, to be honest, both and Alami and Ilmiah, it's meant to be like they're connected to each other. So it's not, it cannot be compared. You know, it cannot be compared.
And don't change your position.
No, I
don't
don't change my opinion because at the first. I listen to you guys like both in like the position one and the contract contra and my opinion that both of them are meant to be like we need a natural to make as the substance for the scientific one, right? And if we don't use a natural, what we want to do, because we don't have a substances, right? And also, one of the health cases is hottest in this era is, kidney failure. Kidney failure is one of the cases is about we use more chemical medicine. The doctor recommend us to not use a chemical medicine instead of use a natural one. Because it's more like a low risk than the chemical one. When you use a long-term chemical medicine, you will get a kidney failure. That's it.
Again and again, low risk.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Brian? To make addition about your stand for Alami.
About the
of course. Because animal cannot going to Kendari to predict something like the weather.
Jadi pendengar dulu dah.
No. Don't change your position. Don't change. Do not fake. You have to consistent.
Oh,
come on.
Bersifat itu. Okay. About the natural, like I said before, natural is lack of the risk. And then the natural can we can freely found it. If we like my statement before, if our neighbor have a mango tree, we just have not stole it, have to permit first, and we can take it freely.
So Alami make you get closer with your neighbor. Like you building emotional, and after that akrab, right? Because by nature, right?
By nature.
So Ilmiah can make you like design design something that make you akrab. So you thinking that, okay, how could it be I can close with them? But Alami, you cannot. You need not no need to thinking hard to get closer with your neighbor, right? Okay. Katanya kalau Alami itu lebih gampang akrab. Kalau misalnya Ilmiah susah akrab karena harus banyak mikir gitu. So what about your perspective? So this is very universe, sangat luas pembahasannya.
I think I want to go to my neighbor and ask him for food, right?
Okay,
every day,
continue.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was a really hard question for me. I mean, yeah, of course, you can actually did that kind of ways to be close with your neighbor, but I think it will be not be like a longer time.
Really?
If you're asking a lot of times, it all depends on the person, right? If you're asking a lot of times until like all the mangoes are gone, then it will be we get tons, There are about ways actually. So, well, again, can I give like strong statement?
Yes.
Well, what I want to say here is science change a civilizations. The science merubah peradaban. Of course, we can see that some countries, I don't want to mention the countries which actually not using science, they will be left behind. They will be left behind in terms of, for example, how they actually for example, right? Some fabrics can produce 100 times result rather than natural things, right?
Remember, guys, when you want to up this topic in your community, permit to me. Okay, because this is very interesting.
Yeah, as I said earlier, that it's faster, right? It's faster. For example, you want to make what do we call it, like clothes, How many times you have to do in natural ways, right?
Oh yeah.
When you're
Makes
using
sense.
some tools, they will be really faster and easier. So I think we still actually need a science to change the civilization to actually make our lives easier and faster.
Okay, we have limited time. Conclude.
Oh, conclusion.
Yes.
Well, I really like your statement that naturals and science are meant to be. They need each other. So, what I mean here is we use natural as good as we can do, and then we have to take advantages from natural maximally by using scientists. By using science. Well, rather than you just, for example, like predicting by the animal, it will like taking a lot of time. Maybe it's better for you like to use some tools. Actually, for example, some tool that can make you easier to predict the weather itself. But well, in scientists, in tools, it also has a risk. It will be like, for example, it will be like easy to be broken. It's also expensive, right? But that is actually a disadvantage because it's expensive, right? No one can afford to buy it. But the thing is that you have to use naturally for the sake of a lot of people, not only for yourself, right?
Okay. What about you? Make it short.
Okay.
Closing statement. Conclusion.
The conclusion of this topic is well, we are both need the natural and science because if there is no natural, there is no science. We cannot predict. We cannot predict something.
So now you are hero because you are neutral.
we cannot predict something without the resources.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Afdal? Conclusion, closing statement. Yes, last time.
Last time. Could I to be neutral?
Huh?
Can I to be neutral?
No.
Oh.
No. Only one people neutral. But you are consistent.
For me is
Conclusion.
conclusion.
Not debate. Conclusion. Conclude.
You have to be scientific
Because.
because you are created with scientific system. You are here is because you're created with scientific.
Okay, thank you. Okay, closing statement, conclusion.
I think both of them are important, but don't forget about your nature, because if we talk about the nature one, we will predict weather, not just animal, but you can see constellation of the star, not just animal. You can see in constellation star. I think is if you want to learn more and more about something about our history, maybe I think you must learn about how to use nature think,
Okay,
like a
thank you.
constellation.
Thank you. What about you? Closing statement, conclusion, please.
Well, don't try to compare Alami and Ilmiah because they're meant to be.
Uh-huh.
They're meant to be. We need natural to make a scientific,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even though I'm a researcher, I need a natural to make a new product in an easier way. Well, thank you.
Okay,
That's it.
giving applause for us. Thank you guys for coming. This is a very, very challenging, yeah, and very, it's very excited. Totally different, yeah. Thank you, Sifa from Meta. Thank you, Fikr from BC. Thank you, Afdal from Meta. Thank you, Aldan from Max. Thank you, Brian from BPC. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's all our conversation and discussion, and it's very hot. Yeah, because there is a debate system, debate session. Yeah. Don't forget to always listen and watch. Yes, Smart FM 101.1, The Spirit of Indonesia, especially in English program with English communities every Wednesday at 7 until 8 p.m. That's all. Thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.